Hello.
Anime Army, and welcome to another recap. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stick around until the end of the video for a surprise. High school student Yuji Itadori is incredibly athletic and talented in sports. Just before passing away, Yuji's grandfather advises him to use his strength to assist others. Megumi Fushiguro, a student from Tokyo Metropolitan Magic Technical College, is tasked with searching for a cursed object, a finger of Ryaman Sukuna, a powerful supernatural monster known as a curse. Megumi finds Yuji after detecting the energy of the finger from him. Megumi fights back as curses attack her and Yuji's friends, and Yuji joins her after thinking of his grandfather's final words. In an effort to help Megumi and his friends, Yuji eats the finger as Megumi is overpowered. He becomes possessed by the murderous Sukuna as a result of this. Sukuna is easily subdued by Yuji, but Megumi declares him to be a curse and gets ready to exorcise him. Satoru Gojo, Megumi's formidable teacher, shows up. He easily defeats Sukuna after claiming to be the strongest sorcerer, and Yuji regains control. Megumi begs Gojo to spare Yuji after he knocks him out. Gojo informs Yuji that although the Jujutsu elders want him put to death, he was able to postpone his execution. Only 6 of Sukuna's 20 fingers have been discovered. They want to have Yuji eat the first 6 fingers to find the rest, so that Sukuna can be killed alongside Yuji now that they know he can restrain him. Yuji concurs and eats another of Sukuna's fingers out of concern for other people. In order to teach Yuji how to use his power alongside his other students, Gojo brings him to the Tokyo Metropolitan Magic Technical College. Nobara Kujisaki, the third first-year student, is picked up by Yuji, Megumi, and Gojo. As a field test for Nobara, Gojo brings them to an abandoned building where curses are residing. Nobara finds a curse holding a young boy captive and gives up in an effort to free him. She is saved by Yuji, who also puts an end to the curse. According to a flashback, Nobara had an older friend named Saori who moved to the country but was expelled because she was from the city by the locals. Nobara was persuaded by this to leave her hometown and move to Tokyo. One of the 3 student sorcerers is killed when they are sent to exorcise a cursed womb at a detention facility a month later. Megumi, Nobara, and Yuji look into a womb. To keep them hidden from the general public, Kiyotaka Ajichi, the assistant director at Jujutsu High, raises a veil over the structure. The 3 individuals witness the prison's transformation into an endless, chaotic wasteland and the brutal murder of the inmates. After the cursed spirit tears off Yuji's hand, he decides to release Sukuna after Megumi saves Nobara. Following the two's escape, Sukuna assumes control and regenerates Yuji's limbs before dispatching the special grade with ease after eating the finger that was supplying its power. Yuji is being held hostage by Sukuna, who tore out his heart so that if they switched back, Yuji wouldn't survive. Sukuna challenges Megumi, but Megumi is easily defeated. Sukuna is intrigued by Megumi's untapped potential. Megumi claims that after witnessing his sister suffer a coma at the hands of a cursed spirit, he developed the desire to save others. Yuji comes too, but the blood loss kills him. Megumi and Nobara encounter second years Maki Zenin, Toji Inumaki, and Panda while they are in mourning, and they let them know that they will be taking part in the Kyoto Sister School Exchange event. A human named Geto meets with the cursed spirits Dagon, Jogo, and Hanami to discuss a plan to trap Gojo and win Yuji over to their cause. Yuji awakens in Sukuna's domain while Dr. Shoko Yeri examines his body. To prepare for the tournament, which is scheduled to take place in a month, Megumi and Nobara train with the second-year group. Sukuna connives Yuji into making a deal with him that will allow Sukuna to take control at any time, in exchange for getting his heart back. As part of the agreement, Yuji's memory of the pact is removed. Gojo instructs Yeri to wait before reporting Yuji's resuscitation after he awakens. He starts teaching Yuji how to control his evil energy. Geto advises Jogo to use the special class Cursed Prison Realm object to subdue Gojo because he is too strong to be killed, but Jogo swears to do so. While Gojo is on his way to meet the principal of Jujutsu Tech, Jogo ambushes him. Gojo explains his power after Jogo's failed attempts to kill him. He can control his speed and the evil energy surrounding him to create a infinity that slows down any attacks before they reach him, preventing them from reaching him at all. To teach Yuji about domain expansions, Gojo transports to Jujutsu Tech, picks her up, and warps back in a matter of seconds. When Gojo launches his own, more potent Infinite Void, it destroys Jogo's domain expansion. He decapitates Jogo after trapping him in infinity. Hanami flees with Jogo's head before they can discover who Jogo is working for. Geto, Jogo, and Hanami travel to a void where the cursed spirits, among them the recently born Mahito, are hiding out. They intend to free Sukuna while locking Gojo up in a prison realm. Nobara and Megumi get to know Mai Zenin, a second-year student who is Maki's twin sister, and Oe Tadu, a third-year student, who will be their rivals in the exchange event. Megumi is battered by Tadu after he challenges him to a fight, nearly reaching the breaking point, but Panda and Toge manage to stop Tadu. Maki reveals to Nobara that she cannot use cursed energy and has to rely on cursed weapons to fight. Yoshinobu Gakuganji, the principal of Kyoto, is charged by Gojo with deliberately sending the first-year students against the curse womb to their deaths. He warns Yoshinobu that a revolution is imminent as he discusses Jogo, Sukuna, and the aptitude of current students like Yuta Okatsu and Yuji. Mahito murders 3 high school students at a movie theater 1 month later. A young man who can see him confronts him. Yoshino Junpei misses class to attend the movies, where he sees the bullies' classmates dying and having their faces changed. He pursues Mahito, the offender, and requests instruction on how to manage cursed energy. As a curse created by human hatred, Mahito teaches Junpei his sadistic views on human existence. Investigating, Yuji and ex-salaried jujitsu sorcerer Nanami Kento come across 2 cursed spirits. Yuji reveals his cursed technique during the fight, which involves using cursed energy to boost the force of his punches and superhuman strength. The curses they are battling are actually transformed humans, according to Nanami. While he is in Mahito, Nanami sends Ajichi and Yuji to look into Junpei. Junpei learns Mahito's philosophy from him, which is that people are nothing more than trash to him because he is a cursed spirit with the power to alter a person's very soul. Junpei confronts his teacher after learning that he can kill without feeling bad about it. The teacher had pretended not to notice Junpei's bullies. When Yuji intervenes, he is just about to murder his teacher. Mahito is confronted by Nanami in the sewers. Nanami discovers during their conflict that the transformed people Mahito creates are in fact still conscious, suffering, and alive. When Nanami's working hours go beyond normal, he starts to fight with all of his strength, surprising Mahito. Mahito is defeated by Nanami with ease this time. Mahito is still alive thanks to his ability to control his own soul and alter his form. Yuji and Junpei become friends over their shared love of movies. Yuji tells Junpei over dinner with his mother that he doesn't want to kill because he thinks it would cause him to value people's lives and relationships less. When a finger planted by Geto on Sukuna attracts evil spirits, Junpei's mother dies overnight. Junpei is persuaded by Mahito that one of Shota Ito's school bullies did this with the intention of luring Yuji, so they could win Sukuna over. Just as Junpei is about to murder Ito, Yuji shows up at Junpei's school. Due to everything he has experienced, Junpei believes that people are heartless and uses his cursed energy technique, a shikigami that poisons anyone it touches, to battle Yuji. Junpei is persuaded by Yuji to accompany him to Jujutsu High on the grounds that the school has capable instructors. When Mahito shows up, Junpei realizes he was duped by him. Junpei is transformed into a monster by Mahito. Yuji begs Sukuna for assistance, but Sukuna only laughs. After Junpei passes away, Yuji snaps and lashes out at Mahito in a rage after realizing he can't save everyone. His blows strike both Mahito's body and soul, inflicting bleeding upon the cursed spirit. Mahito attempts to change Yuji's body, but Sukuna overwhelms him and threatens to kill him. Mahito is beaten by Nanami and Yuji after they identify his weak points. On the verge of losing, Mahito activates his domain expansion and imprisons Nanami. As he nears death, Nanami considers what motivated him to rejoin Jujutsu Tech as a sorcerer. He had been engaged in a pointless corporate job that made him feel as though his existence was meaningless. One day he helped a bakery cashier by exorcising the curse that clung to her. Observing her appreciation motivated him to make a living by helping others. As the domain is weaker on the outside than the inside, Yuji penetrates it. Mahito unintentionally touches Sukuna's soul a second time as a result, Sukuna severely hurts him as retribution. Mahito gets away. Yuji confesses to Nanami that he had to murder someone today and vows never to lose again. Together with Mahito and Jogo, who has reclaimed his body, Geto plans his next move. Geto declares that they will keep searching for Sukuna's remaining fingers in an effort to fully free him, beginning with an ambush on Tokyo Jujutsu Tech. To the surprise of his friends, Yuji reveals that he has survived after 2 months as the Kyoto class arrives for the exchange activity. 2 rounds will make up the event, with the first round featuring a competition between the 2 schools. On the directive of Principal Gakuganji, the Kyoto students plan to murder Yuji but stage an accident because he is Sukuna's vessel. Yutahide Mayuri, the teacher of the Kyoto students, learns from Gojo that he believes a traitor may be present at Tokyo Jujutsu Tech. Flashbacks show that the Tokyo students were aware that the Kyoto team would concentrate on trying to kill Yuji before the Kyoto team launched their ambush on him. To balance the odds, they try to divide up the Kyoto students. A surprisingly happy to-do, a Kyoto student who is opposed to killing him and prefers to be friends, confronts Yuji in a fistfight. Noritoshi attacks Megumi as Kasumi gets ready to go up against Maki. To-do teaches Yuji how to use cursed energy while the two are engaged in combat. A non-lethal sniper shot from Mekamaru knocks Nobara out. Panda starts fighting him, revealing his history and fighting style. Panda actually has 3 personalities inside of him, and he can switch between them when one is being attacked. As a young sorcerer in control of the robot from within, Mekamaru reveals himself to be. He is severely ill and unable to move in his true body. He is able to use cursed energy through mechanical puppets in return though. In their conflict, Panda's gorilla personality prevails. Maki beats Kasumi after misjudging her lack of cursed energy. Nobara challenges Momo, but just as she is about to triumph, a revolver round from mine knocks her out. Flashbacks show the suffering the twins endured while living with the Zenin clan as Maki spars with her sister. Maki left the clan intending to become a powerful sorcerer and take over the clan in the future. Maki was replaced by Mai, who resented her sister leaving her and was made to become a sorcerer against her will. Mai tries to use her technique, making a bullet out of cursed energy, but Maki catches it with her bare hand, showing that she has superhuman strength in exchange for not having cursed energy, which explains her talent. Mai and Nobara are disqualified from the competition because they lost their battles. And that's all for part 1, remember to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming up in part 2.